The independent inquiry into child sexual abuse has now come to a close. Over a 7-year period, they have been gathering evidence, and the final report is now available. The first half of the report looks into the outcomes of the Truth Project, where the inquiry offered a confidential space for individuals to share experiences of childhood sexual abuse. What the Truth Project found was that contributors described the long-term impact that child sexual abuse had on them in regards to education, employment, relationships, mental health and well-being. It revealed many barriers to disclosing abuse, including the fear, guilt and embarrassment and shame that individuals felt, the fear of consequences if they did share information, and not having the vocabulary to describe what was happening to them. Many people talked about the fact that they did make disclosures which were either ignored or not taken seriously. And they also expressed a lack of trust in the services that were there to support them. The second part of the report looks at conclusions and recommendations for reform. The conclusions included childhood experiences of abuse have a significant impact on people's ongoing lives. Perpetrators used a range of methods to avoid detection. Often, personal and institutional reputation superseded the care and protection of children. Not all organisations had child protection policies in place, and if they did, they were inadequate. Not all organisations had an inspectorate, and if they did, not all recommendations of inspection outcomes were implemented. It highlighted issues with the criminal justice system's response to child sexual abuse, as well as the lack of support available to those who have experienced it. It also recognised that the internet has provided new opportunities related to child sexual abuse, the production and distribution of images, grooming and live streaming of abuse. Click on the link in our bio to read more, including the recommendations for reform and the full report.